Hello, Nico Hunt here, freelance director, creative, and general goon. I didn't have any say in the pre-production. I turned up on a photo shoot and I shot it. Generally, I'm doing the videos first and then the photographer's shooting around me, but this time it was the other way around. But I just did not have enough time on this shoot. And so, yeah, it actually turned out really okay in the end. There was no plan to this whatsoever. It was just like turn up, shoot what looks pretty. So if you want to know technical specs, which by the way I do not care about when it comes to camera equipment, but I'm going to share it because I know a lot of people, it helps them and can inspire them to make equipment choices. I used the Sony f4 wide angle lens, 16-35, a Sony FX3 to shoot it on, Samyang 35f 1.4. Then I also used my banger Canon FS200, which I use on almost every shoot. This was all shot in one studio that didn't really work. There was nothing cool about this studio whatsoever. There was no props. The awesome gaffer who went in found out that you could go on the other side of the wall and shoot a bunch of light through these book holders. Yes, at the back here, these are book holders just because there's an office on the other side. Berlin is utilizing its space very well. Subscribe. It's technically not commissioned to shoot this video, so technically they don't own it, and technically it's for me a spec video. And because I know the team at Dot Martens well, they were kind enough to let me create this as a concept video. That's basically how I ended up shooting this. I rammed this through Premiere Pro. Guys, I'm trying to make the transition to DaVinci Resolve. It's slow, it's steady. Everyone on TikTok's telling me to go to DaVinci Resolve. And I took it into DaVinci when I wanted to do the colors, and I just whacked on Tom's Cineprint16, which is just fucking fire in my opinion.
This is before, and this is after. Before, this is after.
And just makes everything look gold. Not gold the color, but look good, really good. And the way I approached this edit was that I didn't use a soundtrack. I just went in and kind of like put in clips that I felt were gonna work well, and I kind of paced it out in a way that I saw in my head. So I often think with sound first, and I often find a soundtrack and kind of like edit it to a soundtrack. But this time around I was kind of just like, what if it goes like, and then there's like a breathing space, and then it goes like, and then it's like a breathing space. Do you get me? If that makes any sense. And then I got my friend to make the soundtrack underneath with sound design. It just matched so well. The first thing he sent me, I was like, okay, done. For me, it's super important to just keep putting out shit and just keep experimenting. There's like tons of small things that you just learn by making projects all the time that like push, that you don't have pressure to execute on. So have a lovely day, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.